Hello, guys, and welcome down to the Chain Dogs podcast here live on YouTube. If you are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all them podcast formats, please join us Wednesdays, 8 p.m. every Wednesday. How is everyone? Hope you're all doing well.
Hello.
How is?
All right, mate.
I just want to say a quick, everybody at Manchester fucking airport right now. Right? I hope you're all doing well. Heard your flight's delayed, but
and even more so, everyone who's already at the destination.
Yeah, whoever's actually flying. Oh, no, I'll be closed now. But yeah, no. Hope you're all doing great. Hello to everyone. Let's have a quick look who's in the chat. We've got Half Northern. We've got the Ginger one. Ad, Half Northern. Carl, Joe, Bola, Vic.
Go to bed.
Oh, there. John, Kyle, Tom Phil.
I think Half Northern might be in the chat.
We've actually got quite a few people. You know what? Considering everyone is going to Fantasia.
I know he did. He said it like 3 times.
We've got 32 people watching. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah. We're going to fly through the news today to get onto our topic of trip planning. So if you've got a trip that you've planned coming soon in the chat, let us know and we'll read them out and how the best ways you do things and stuff like that. See if we can give some advice to people about doing some trip planning and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah. Should we get stuck into the
Carl looks very happy about his trips.
Yeah, he does. Cool. He's like he's not told us anything. Like I was like, I'll go to you first, McCall. It probably involves like some mad place. And he was like, oh, we'll get into it. All right, let's talk about.
I want to jinx myself.
Should we talk about the Universal stuff from last week first that we didn't cover?
Yes.
Let's get through that quick.
Yes. Not that I know much of it.
We don't know anything about it. Basically, Halloween Horror Nights is coming to Las Vegas permanently. Basically, in that building there.
Yep.
Which is just opposite the Strip, on the other side of the road where the Rio is. I think it's the Rio or the Flamingo. I'm not sure. It's one of them two, but it's over there. And some of the concept art. Well, what you can see there is the main building and the area that they're building up around it. Yep. And then you get that, which is just.
That looks fucking sick.
That is
that looks so good. I'm not even a horror event fan. I'm not even a Halloween event fan, but that looks incredible.
That just looks like Halloween Horror Nights on steroids. Like,
yeah, legit.
The thing is, I wonder if it's going to be because obviously Halloween Horror Nights is so busy. They do the conga line through the mazes, basically.
So I
wonder if this is going to be more of a kind of batched group thing. Because it's a purpose event that's running year round.
Yeah, and it's like the levels of crowds that they'll see year round is obviously going to fluctuate. So it's kind of a question of will they need to do that throughout the year, or like will they be able to switch between doing that or just conga lining the hell out of it like in busy periods and shit.
Yeah, I mean, the location to me is strange, right? Because it seems like on this side of the Strip in Vegas, it's like it's accessible, but it's not as well.
It's a lot of just residential and industrial.
That's the freeway there underneath, like at the bottom of the screen. And you have to go over a bridge to get to that, which then you have to go like via Mandalay Bay, which is quite far down on the Strip. If you've never been, it's quite far down. So it's like in between Mandalay Bay and the MGM. No, scrap that. It's between New York Hotel and the MGM. That's where the road would be to cross, and then it would be at the other end as well, where it is. But they have like gunfiring ranges and stuff like that on that side. That's where like the.
Well, I will say about the location is that like I like that it's in close proximity to Area 15.
Yeah,
like you guys know what Area 15 is, right?
No, don't know.
Like so, it's a massive like entertainment and immersion like venue, like where they do like loads of events and stuff. There's a bunch of different like just immersive experience kind of just activities and stuff there. One of which being Omega Mart, which I don't know if you guys have heard of.
I think I've seen that actually.
Yeah. And I really want to see Omega Mart because it looks fucking it looks trippy as fuck.
Yeah.
But it looks weird as shit, like by Meow Wolf. But yeah, so like this is from going off of those concept images, like it's pretty much right next to it. So there's already a heavy inflow of just tourism and just leisure goers there for Area 15 alone.
Yeah.
So like they're gonna benefit from and capitalize off of the amount of people who are already in that area on that side of the freeway.
Do you think there'd be a partnership with Area 15?
Ads just said Universal thing is an expansion of Area 15.
Oh,
so it's all part of the same destination.
Oh, there you go then.
Oh well, thanks, Ads. Thank you, Al.
Perfectly timed.
Yeah. Ads, you just need to come on here and just like stay in our chat, but just like tell us things. Like,
basically.
Producer, you've been get in the ear.
You just have Ads as a producer and moderator at this point. I mean, he already
is,
I mean,
probably should. Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, like, we don't know what like the name of this attraction is going to be, but like the idea of year-round Halloween Horror Nights has been thrown around, and like I said, like I'm not a Halloween event kind of person. Like I don't really go to that many at all, but Halloween Horror Nights has been one that I've always wanted to go see, purely just to see the set design of everything. Yeah. From the houses to the scare zones, and then just like how much of a production is actually put on, and being friends with people who've actually worked at it, like they tell me a lot about just everything that goes into it and stuff. So like for Universal to want to make just a year-round version of that, you have to think the production value is going to be. Like it can't just be shit. Just like
no,
like
I mean
it can't. Oh, not even just shit. Like it can't. Like just like not meet the bar that Halloween Horror Nights.
It's not going to be like a midway attraction. It's probably going to be like Universal Studios at night vibe, like when they're running Halloween Horror Nights. It won't be a midway like a Marvel experience or something like that you get from Merlin and stuff. It's going to be something that's proper on the ball, like from start to finish, especially the way Universal are going at the moment.
I was about to say, just plainly speaking, the standard that Universal are setting for themselves.
I mean, if you want to, we haven't got any artwork for it, but Super Nintendo World soft opened, didn't it? And even just looking at that in Hollywood, just
fuck, I completely forgot about that shit.
Have you seen some of the food? Like some of the food that's going around. Oh,
I've not seen the. I've heard some. I've heard some of the things that they're going to be selling at the Toadstool Cafe. But
Chef Toad's restaurant just looks. The food looks amazing, man.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh yeah, did they have like a salad with like little Yoshi eggs?
Yeah. They're legit. Like it's that
shit like that.
Yeah. So detailed.
It's pretty funny.
It is cool. But I'd be interested to see what kind of horror, because Universal at the moment seems to be having a lot of interactive things going on with apps and stuff like that. So I wonder if they're going to incorporate that into this park, like a horror themed one. Like you do a house, you complete something like a goal or something like that, and your aim is to get all the houses done and stuff. We don't even know how many houses are going to be in there. Like. I imagine there's going to be massive,
just one giant house.
Sign this on me, please. Why? Because you're not coming out for another 6 hours. All right, frozen margaritas on tap. Like, let's go. that's what it's going to be like.
What kind of IPs would you like to see in it?
In that concept, they've got clowns.
Yeah, Halloween. Clowns.
They've got Jack the Clown out front, which is very on brand.
Yeah,
very on brand for Universal. Yeah.
I mean, they could even probably bring a new whole IP of like, maybe you could do it like monsters as well, like have a monsters area. Maybe everything that they've got there. I kind of feel so many IPs to use.
Yeah, I kind of feel like with like their attempts at the like just houses based off of movies made from like Blumhouse Productions. And other horror movies like that, I kind of get the feeling that they would work as houses more so in this year-round attraction in Vegas than they would in Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah,
I don't know if any of you guys get that feeling, but like it kind of just feels like those kind of houses, those heavily IP based houses would work more in Vegas, and then that would free up Universal Creative to come up with original houses. For
sure, yeah.
Studios.
And it kind of gives them the release, doesn't it? Like, we don't have to do a Halloween themed house this year. We'll make something else.
The fucking 17th Halloween themed house they've done.
I mean, if you think of all the dressings they've got for like different stages and stuff like that, they could probably send half of last year's and the years before over there.
Exactly.
Like, there you go, just have that. Like, and everyone would be happy with it. But restaurants, bars has to happen in Vegas. That's the only way you make money. In Las Vegas, you open a bar, you make money. Simple as that. So, it's what it's about. It's a drinking town. It's a drinking, gambling town. I mean, it speaks for itself. Everyone's watched The Hangover and a million movies that explain what Vegas is, but it is so good. But it's also a really cool entertainment capital as well, though. Like, it's been building and building and building and building, and it's just sick. Like, I can't wait. I definitely I think I will be going checking that out when it opens for sure. Definitely, I like Vegas. But
Emma, what kind of IPs do you think would work? Like, not even just like movies or IPs owned by Universal, but just like
characters and shit.
Because I know you like your horror shit, don't you? You like your Halloween events and stuff. Like, what kind of movies would you like to see featured as horror mazes or like Halloween mazes?
I don't really know. I like Halloween events, but I hate scary movies. For some reason, I love events.
Really?
Scare maze, absolutely fine. I'm like, an actor can touch me. I'm fine with that. I hate horror films.
Yeah, I'm a shit with scary films. I don't watch scary films that often. Occasionally, I have a few, but not very often. But I buzz off horror mazes. Like, the more extreme, the better. But I do sit watching films like.
Because I straight up don't watch horror movies for that reason.
Yeah,
but like I don't really go through, like, put myself through Halloween events kind of for the same reason. I do enjoy them sometimes, but it's not really my
it sounds like the chat are hyped for it anyway. Right, let's move on to the theme park that Universal are building.
Or wanting to.
Where did this even come from?
Like, just out of
who knows,
field.
mate?
They just had a day where they went, here you go.
Yeah.
Here's a shit ton of stuff that we do.
So is it Frisco? Is that how you pronounce it? Frisco, Texas?
Frisco?
Yeah, so it's a if I remember correctly, it's either like a neighborhood or like just a small city just north of Dallas in the north in the north of Texas.
Yeah.
Random.
It is random.
Yeah. But like, it's as you can see in the concept art, like it's supposedly aimed more so at families with younger kids, and there are a lot of IPs in there that
there's now Mega on there, is there?
Nah, it's not like the Universal parks as we know them. It's more
phone's ringing.
Yeah,
oh mate, can you hear that?
Yeah,
sorry.
We'll do phone-ins on here.
I'll call you back.
You've got what looks like Jurassic Park though in the top left, like a Discovery Center kind of vibe going on up there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Someone did. I think it might have been Theme Park Stop. Actually, I've done a full video on this and what it potentially could be, so check that out. But someone did a screenshot as well. I got the wrong screenshot. I meant to get the one with all the different areas on there, but yeah, it's like a DreamWorks entranceway, isn't it? As well, someone was saying it in the chat as well. But it looks really cool. There's lots of color, bright color.
It's really
very
colorful,
inviting. Like,
inviting. What's the movie? Trolls? Is it?
Yeah, Trolls.
Yeah. Bloody love Trolls.
Is
it? So good.
And it looks like there's like a giant kind of river kind of ride that they've got going around a big majority of the park.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So
wait, no, it actually starts at the lake and then goes round and comes back to the same.
Yeah.
Lake. There's a little bridge. There's a little bridge. You can see the little bridge on the right hand side.
Yeah,
I imagine it will be.
I
imagine it will heavily kind of water park focused.
That is a long ride.
Because
That's
of the
for
fact
chill out
that's
though.
Texas, so it should.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So
Climate
like
is quite warm.
I think they have resort plans for this park. Like I think what that building was out like at the front over the entrance is probably a hotel. I don't know for sure,
Okay.
but I think it looks very hotelish. I'll say that. And then in another top down sort of like blueprinty kind of image that I've seen, I think there are at least 2 pads of expansion like around the park as well, which could be used for like a water park addition or just like more resorts in the future. I think it was used as part of the proposal to NBC Universal, and yeah, it's really interesting just because from what I've heard, because the drunk riders have been talking about this a lot in the Discord as well, like that northern Dallas metro area where Frisco is, and just northern Texas in general, is supposed to be one of the like more faster growing metropolitan areas of the United States.
Ah, that's interesting.
Right, okay.
So they're jumping on the development side of it.
Yeah, it looks like they're looking to use this sort of method of just regional expansion to capitalize off of where the hotbeds of urbanized or metropolitan growth are.
Yeah,
like there's a few of them around. Like Nashville, Tennessee is one of them. Charlotte, North Carolina has been one for years now.
Yeah,
hence why Carowinds has done so well.
Mm-hmm.
There are other places like that, but like Frisco is supposed to be one of those, and like it seems like there's been speculation thrown around and just like sort of ideas of what Universal could be trying to do here, which seems like maybe to get younger kids aware of the Universal brand real quick.
Different parts of the country, yeah.
And then perhaps maybe advertise the main resorts in these parks
that makes sense.
For them to know about Universal Orlando, Universal Hollywood, even overseas, going to Beijing, Singapore and Universal Japan, Universal Beijing, like all of those. Just like I guess a way of further enforcing brand loyalty in a sense.
It's a massive billboard.
Right.
Very expensive billboard. But when you get off Vistaprint, it's a very expensive one. Like
it makes a lot of sense though. Disney tried to do the same thing with Disney Quest, like years ago. I don't know much about that project at all. Just that it didn't really work out the way they wanted it to. But it seems like the same kind of idea, and it's interesting. It's interesting to see how it'll work out for them.
I like it because it's completely left field of what they're doing currently everywhere else. Like Epic Universe is just a mad frill, like crazy theme park of the future. And then you've got like the building Velocicoaster, all that kind of stuff, amazing intense rides and stuff all over the globe. And then they're just like, yeah, we can do family as well. Yeah, check that out. Like it's just different, very different. I mean,
almost like a feeder project into the
who knows, see the success of Nintendo World where it is, and then just throw it in there. Like that would fit perfect, like for expansion, and that's your next 10 years. Like it's great, it's cool. I like it. Like more family parks like that, especially in the United States, because there's a lot.
This is why I'm saying this is why I'm saying like it'll be interesting to see if any others pop up, because like that's gonna service a regional crowd. Right, like that's not to bring people from, to bring like mass general public over from other countries and stuff. That is for Texas and the surrounding states. You got Colorado over there, and I can't remember off the top of my head what other states are nearby Texas, but you know what I mean. That just like southern southwestern region of the country. So it'd be interesting to see if another one pops up in somewhere in the Northeast.
I mean, it's like a lot of people have been leaving places like California and stuff like that to go to Texas. Like,
absolutely,
So, what you had Universal at home, now let's got it here as well. More reason to move. Like, so it's cool. I mean, Universal will always be tied to Hollywood because it's Universal Hollywood, so it makes perfect sense. But yeah, it's cool. Right, let's move on to the next topic. What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat, and I'll come back to the
Try
chat.
and look at us go. Come on.
Yeah, we're
on the ball today.
We're going. Someone stole the Big Dipper's random thing on top of it. What do you guys call it? Right, I thought this was ice cream. Right, I thought
ice cream.
Ice cream.
I've seen teardrop, like a tear.
No, I thought it was a flame.
I've seen ice gem.
Yes, ice gem.
Do you remember ice gems? Like
yes,
in the little packets. Like they were tiny packets. Like it lasted about 3 seconds.
See, I always thought it was a flame. It reminds me of British gas.
Oh my god! Do not give them ideas.
I was about to say, don't give them ideas.
No, I always thought it was a flame. Where's this onion business? It doesn't look like an onion.
Yeah, I don't see onion.
Someone's been watching Shrek too much. Like, yeah, the onion. Well, let's look at the onion. Right. So there's people saying it.
How is that an onion?
I see the British gas flame before I see
legit.
onion.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, it would make sense as well.
British gas
for
arrives
100 years, sponsored by
Twinned with blue.
That's brilliant. Norman.
It makes sense.
Oh no.
So, but
What's
rumor
called a
has
flame?
it, apparently, it might be gold, which will make it more like a flame.
Which
It'll make it more like a flame.
Why is it gotta be gold? That looks tacky as fuck.
That'll look so
It's
tacky.
because it's Amanda and she likes tacky.
Yeah, and to be fair, Blackpool Pleasure Beach is tacky, so...
if anything, would they just not paint it grey like the rest of the fucking part? Why paint it gold?
Yeah, right.
Because tacky.
Like, I mean, I just don't...
Yes, gas down.
Leave it like that and just put lights up. Like, just make it look cool, you know? Thing is, if you're going to paint that gold, look at the rest of it. Like, it's so old and...
Yeah, they got to do something.
They've got to paint the
relevant
whole
trends
thing.
as well.
If they're going to do one bit of it, it's gonna, like... It's like when you get them...
If you're going to paint it gold, just put some tacky diamonds on it while you're at it. If you're going to paint it gold...
Live life, love,
give it,
whatever
give
it is.
it vajazzles.
Jazzle that onion.
God.
Look, if you're gonna go down the tacky route, then just embrace
Go
the
for
tacky. Embrace it.
No.
Sponsored
Go
by
for it.
British Gas. Like,
Like that's always been the problem with Blackpool Pleasure Beach's imagery for the last few years. Like they look like they can't decide if they want to go down the modern route or the tacky route. Like choose
they
one.
should replace it with a big Wallace and Gromit. Yeah,
Cheese. Big cheese.
A big cheese.
Just
Just go from the onion to cheese.
Just a big Gouda roll.
Cheese. I am down.
I would be. Yeah. Hashtag big dipper cheese. Like, let's get that going. Gold and blue would look nice. Yeah, that would be.
Gold and
that
black
would look
as well.
all right.
No, it wouldn't. Shut up, Joe.
Covered in sequins.
Go get on your flight.
Gold would not age. Yeah, go get on your
flight.
plane. Go and get your Ryanair leg room. Like, gold and black would be great, to be honest. The thing is, they used gold and black, didn't they, for the 120? It was 125th, I think it was.
Yeah, 120th.
Yeah, I got the T-shirt, the gold and black one. To be fair, it looked all right, but
Didn't like it. No.
I don't think it'd.
Do you not like
tacky.
it?
It was tacky. I mean, I love a bit of tack. Don't get me wrong, but no, it looked cheap.
But not that much.
Oh, let us know.
I got
what
a
you
pin
think.
badge of it. It was all gold though. It wasn't like.
No, I got a T-shirt. I wanted a T-shirt because I've been going to that park since I was like really
Just
young,
rename
so.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach to Wallace's Pleasure Beach. That sounds
Wallace's
very
Pleasure
dodgy.
I am down.
That sounds very dodgy.
Either Pleasure Beach or open a nightclub called that in like north of Blackpool.
And they'll do it. They'll do it as well.
They will do it. Right. Main topic, really, news-wise today, is the Jumanji. The world of Jumanji.
Fairy trains can't hurt you.
Terrifying trains. Terrifying.
Terrifying.
Fairy trains can hurt you, and they will hurt you. Yeah. It's really strange to me. Like that.
It frightens me.
By the way, in case you didn't get that segue, it's World of Jumanji at Chessington. There you go.
Yeah, I said that. World of Jumanji at Chessington World of Adventures. And they also have. Wait, James, you found out the price, didn't you, for the rooms?
Oh God.
For the what?
For
the rooms.
The 5 new rooms at the Chessington World of Adventures Resort Hotel.
Yeah. So do you fancy just a standard double room for £550?
Absolutely.
That's the normal rate. That isn't the Berlin Holiday Club.
Yeah.
$550 a night.
$550 for a night.
Ew.
At
in the
least
new
that's
hotel
what I
rooms.
think it was.
Yeah.
I believe that was
That's
just for one night.
Yikes.
Mate, wind your fucking neck in. 550
And if you want a view, so if you want a view out over the zoo,
Yeah.
590.
Oh,
Get the fuck out.
Wow. What do you guys think in the chat? Like that's
that is just disgusting. What?
disgusting.
No.
Disgusting. You can
Disgusting.
fly over
There
here
was
and back for
fucking one of you, like someone at Merlin's, like
just
fucking
over
one
half
of
of
you.
that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is mad.
That
But
is
let's have a
ridiculous.
look at the land because the land does look really cool.
I'm excited for these bouncy ostriches. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god, no, this is so true. So
Look at them.
they're bouncing ostriches. They look quite fun.
Yeah.
If they
Is it
run
just
well.
like a frog hopper that you get at a fair? I'm assuming.
If
Like,
it's run well,
Yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
quite fun. But it's Chessington, so I can't imagine.
like, do they bounce or is it like like a Dumbo's? Is it just going to go around like
No,
up
it
and down,
bounces.
like so it
But-
actually bounces? It's not just up and
Yeah.
down?
It depends what setting it's on because
I
you
feel
can
like
run
it
these
will.
quite extreme. Like, yeah.
I just want to sit in
is it
my
that
Switch.
is it that same is it that same ride? Like, is it like in terms of the hardware? Is it that same one?
It
that
looks
is
like
at
one
fairs
because
and
you
stuff?
do
think
get
it
the
is,
ones at fairs with OTSRs on them. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Could
the
be.
same one, but I don't think
So
it'll
the-
be running on extreme settings. It might do.
Yeah,
They might
probably
surprise
not.
us and we get. It might be the best ride at the World of Jumanji. We never know. Like it might come out being
Yeah.
the star of the show, but
I'm
But
down to try.
the main thing that's catching people's attention with this ride is the trains.
boom, backwards,
Back row
train.
facing backwards,
Indeed.
which
Yeah.
I
Apparently.
like. John has stated that they did it backwards so they didn't have to theme the back of the train to Mandrel's bottom.
Which evidently is what everyone wanted. Like everyone
Foot check.
the amount of comments that I saw on Twitter saying, "Where's the rainbow arse?" Everyone apparently wanted to see this mandrel's arse.
So we've wanted
on a
Swarm
t-shirt.
Brave It backwards to come back. We've got
Yeah.
well, the Jumanji Brave It backwards instead.
So
Which
thanks
I
to Chesney
don't
Buzz
really
for these photos on
understand.
Twitter.
I get on the Swarm, them turning the back two rows around. You could ride it backwards because it's a normal coaster circuit. A shuttle coaster goes backwards anyway.
Dude,
Yeah, so you're
I
only
saw-
getting
I saw someone say, "What the fuck did it say? Might it be an upcharge for Brave It Back? If they dare,
What?
Same thing.
put,
An
if
upcharge
they
for that?
dare
No.
put an upcharge on
But
a
it's not.
backwards row on a coaster that inherently already goes backwards."
And then but then it goes forwards, so it's not a backwards row for like half.
No,
of
it's
it.
the same. It's the same ride, just the
It's
other way
front
around.
row. It's
It's
front
the
row.
same ride, but the other way around.
It's
You've just got two
back
front
row.
rows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder
If
why they
they
didn't put.
fucking dare put a charge on that.
I wonder why they
How's
didn't
that
put
fair?
like back-to-back seats on every row to like double the
That's
capacity.
see, that's
That's
what
what we
everyone was
thought.
thinking with the
Yeah.
fact
Yeah.
that Mr. Wardley said that he was impressed with how they resolved the capacity issue with it.
But it must be a budget thing that they've not done it for.
But they've
So-
not resolved any capacity. We're
But
just
yeah,
talking about
from what we
row.
can see, they haven't changed anything.
There's nothing, nothing exciting in terms of capacity going on with that.
Thanks to traction
So-
source.
Oh, absolutely not.
I've left your watermark on there.
To be fair, I didn't. I was. Me personally, I was not expecting it to have 7 cars. I was
No?
not expecting the train to be that long.
No, I thought it was going to be like 4, 3, 4. Well,
To
I
me,
was
though,
thinking
that,
like
that says like
5,
not even
6
half the
max.
train is going to make it up to the top of that. Like,
They are
It's
long
not
trains.
No.
inherently.
They are. Yeah.
The track
Oh,
does look
it's-
very shiny.
It is a long train. It's only gonna have one train in it. but
Yeah.
yeah, like, and also
Oh, it's
just
got
how
power.
the fuck, like, I don't know if the on the image image it shows that the seats don't have vests on the restraints. So I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if it is gonna be just the lap bar.
So,
But
I
if it
think-
apparently
is,
not.
but
Apparently
if
it's
it
gonna do
is,
that.
yeah, and I was we're gonna get to that. But I just want
Right.
to say, just like, if it is just lap bars, how the hell is that gonna ride on that spike? Just being tipped over 90 degrees, just basically,
Which was your
Great.
concern all along from the concepts. Like, from the
yeah,
first-
like how is
first-
that gonna ride? That's gonna be so
I feel like if it is
weird.
that, because we've also just had Legoland's
Yeah.
teaser for the train coming out,
Mhm.
and they have the vest
and
restraints.
they do have vests,
So
which is
I think
quite
the lack of the
confusing.
vest restraints might be one because it doesn't have an
1.4.
inversion like this one will, but also that might improve the comfort with hanging
They have-
sideways on that
they have-
spike
They have
because you're
inversions.
not
They both have
stuck with
inversions.
the
They-
vest. You can
yeah.
lean a bit.
They both
but
got
yeah.
inversions. I'm pretty sure they have.
They do both have inversions.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the mini B&M, the one
Wait,
that's...
does it? No.
Oh, wait,
does-
no. Hang on.
But Mandrill doesn't have an inversion, does it?
Yeah,
Does
the
it?
one that goes
Yeah.
over... Yeah,
He has a
goes over-
barrel roll
Does it
over the
have a-
entrance to the
Bro,
lamp.
it goes over the
Oh.
entrance.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even notice it. Lol.
Oh,
Okay,
everyone
that was-
have fun on the Ryanair flight. We'll be tracking you live. Safe
Goodbye.
journey.
Oh, have a safe journey,
flight.
Make sure you
guys.
take your
Happy
earphones
flighting.
out and give the attendant the full attention.
Enjoy Winter
Thank
Charm.
you.
Apparently,
Yeah,
Swarm concept art doesn't have vests either.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I
Does
feel-
it not? Oh.
but this is 1.2, right?
Yeah.
It's been it's been confirmed, right?
and
Ha-
so is
no.
the Legoland wing.
The
I
1.
reckon they just not put it in the.
The
I reckon it's
1.2
gonna be
was
the
never
same.
fully.
Someone just
confirmed.
forgot to put it in the artwork. Is that what you think?
It may very well be that they just happen to
Yeah.
not put it in the
The-
concept art, but
Yeah.
The
but
1.2 was it was seen in a kind of document that was sent out for people to like for advertising. They were
Right.
going to film some families on the ride,
Remember
Right.
now.
and they stated 1.2 in that, but then there was a correction that went out saying that the final height restriction hadn't been determined.
Attraction source
Mm.
reported on that.
this for Mandrill Mayhem.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fairly
Okay.
certain
Okay.
that it was a thing.
Yeah,
that-
right. I did see them. saying
I
it
remember
wasn't
seeing
right.
a tweet about that at some point. Definitely.
I think it was
I
attraction
saw
source.
someone
must have missed
put
that one.
1.2, and then it was just like, it might not be.
But also another ride there. We've got Mamba Strike. Now I actually like the look of that.
Very
It looks
true.
pretty
Is that
cool.
just a standard Miami? You know, a fairground
I think so,
Miami?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it is, but like just
But
you
without
know,
the
you got-
massive board.
Yeah, without
behind
like
it.
the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
The advert said 1.1.
Oh,
Then it got corrected as 1.2.
so it is
Oh,
1.2.
It is
okay.
1.2. Yeah. Okay.
which would make a little bit more sense. So yeah, well there you go. So that's our theory out the window. We were saying it could be 1.4 because it's an inversion. Clearly, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
That's cool
Yeah.
though. That means B&M could make more of these models, like, and they clearly are. If it's working, it's working.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's cool. But it looks cool. What do you guys think? We're looking forward to it. I'll be there and opening, hopefully. So yeah, it's
I'm
gonna
wondering.
be fun.
I'm still just wondering how much like the model itself costs from B&M.
Right. Yeah, it's a full.
How much
project?
how much is this family sized B&M wing coaster costing? Both Chessington and Legoland's one of it.
Yeah.
Like is that going to be a viable option for other parks going forward for like a children's introduction to inverting roller coasters? Like financially.
I mean, a
Is
B&M
what
wing
is what I'm
coaster
wondering.
is a really good way to introduce someone to an inversion.
Sure,
Because they
yeah.
are some of the nicest feeling inversions
Yeah.
on a roller coaster.
Mhm.
They're so smooth and are so graceful. Like, I think it's a great move. I really do. I reckon we'll see these pop up everywhere. I'd be surprised if Paulton's Park don't get one at some point. Maybe. Like, I really do. Think
It
that could
costs
happen.
too much, but at least you'll have a roller coaster that works.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it's, let's
Yeah.
do the chat saying. Yeah, it costs. Yeah, there we go. Yep, costs for the advert. Yeah, got a lot of people saying that.
Also,
Yeah,
Harry said
okay.
something earlier about Swarm Brave It
Brave It
backwards, which I
backwards.
thought which would be interesting to
Hot
to
take!
hear Luke,
Uh,
because I know you really liked.
I
Brave It Backwards.
enjoyed it because it was an experience that you couldn't really get.
Yeah,
Like,
The first time I ever did the Swarm was backwards. First time I went to Sport
I mean,
Park.
it was
Okay,
a cool,
really?
it was a fun experience. I liked traveling the track backwards.
yeah,
The drop was
the
insane.
first drop was
backwards.
amazing. Like
Yeah, I
that
can
was,
imagine.
fucking
The
mental.
whole aspect of the ride having loads of
miss.
near miss elements.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
just lost all of that.
Oh yeah.
When
You've
we
gone
had
through
the
it.
fire, though, when we had the fire, you
That's
seen it go off like, well, you seen it coming down basically as you went. Like
Yeah.
you could see it had been going, and you just went straight through the smoke, which was really cool.
Mm.
But yeah, a lot of people did like the Swarm backwards.
Yeah, as a
Yeah,
ride
there you go,
experience,
yeah.
it was really
Yeah,
fun.
it's-
But yeah,
close
the
to
near
the
miss element being lost does did detract from it quite a bit.
Yeah, so for anyone who's wondering what we've been talking about, I've been throwing up images on the screen. So this will be one to go back and watch on the YouTube channel, definitely. And we'll probably put in some clips out of this as well. We talked about quite a bit. But shall we talk about Drayton Manor's announcement, which was quite a little hidden thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Victoria Lynn, the new managing director. Our owners at Looping Group got 70 parks across Europe. We're very experienced in theme park worlds. It's bringing new energy and vibe to Drayton Manor. It's a really important thing to owners to know. Oh, I've got the wrong bit. They're opening a coaster in 2024.
Did you screen capture the wrong bit?
1 minute. I'll get the right one. The right one is here. The right one is there. There it is. Right. One thing in 2024 is that.
I love that it took you a couple of sentences and then you had to be like, no, that's not right.
This is the wrong bit.
I wasn't even. The funny thing is, I wasn't even reading the
James, you can read
screenshot
it.
that was up. I was just listening to Luke read it, and I was wondering when he was going to get to the coaster.
So, as stated in an interview, one of the key things we want to say is that in 2024 there'll be a new family thrill coaster coming. That is an important message because we will have new some stuff in 2023. Wow, Birmingham Mail, you're need to proofread. But it won't be on that scale. This is going to be one of the best coasters in the UK, in my opinion. I think it's important to say
outside my house. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
We're still doing family thrill and not just kids rides. We have already broken ground. Part of that was removing Apocalypse to pave the way.
I like that confirmation that they're still carrying down the family thrill route.
Oh, you're happy with that? I'm happy that they're putting something where Apocalypse was.
Oh yeah, that too. That too. That as well.
Sure. Yeah,
but like when they revealed their new logo, like there was a lot of people worrying about are they going down the kids route, or well, not the kids route, but like the younger, the families with younger children route or stuff like that.
Just taking a Giovanola out of the logo. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always what they did. That's what they did. That is what they did.
That's funny.
That is what they did, though. Like, it's just, yeah. I mean, that's a good question. Does that mean that they can go as high as Apocalypse? Yes.
No, that was really high. Ew.
That's the thing. A lot of the time with rides like that, back in the past, they were able to get planning permission for it. But if they tried to get permission for the same height of ride now, they'd probably face a lot of hurdles trying to get that planning.
I could see there being some hurdles to jump through there.
I mean, a lot with the fact of
what's up,
a lot of the back of the park they can't develop out because of how close it is to residential. If they've just got rid of a big ride, that residential is not going to be wanting another big ride put back in its place.
Nah, it'd be really strange now. Even just looking at your back garden, I imagine it being pretty strange. Like, Craig's here. Good evening, lovely girl and handsome guys.
Snackage this week.
So sorry, late to the party. Have I missed what pie
gate is so funny.
I shall return next week with a different savoury snack. If that makes you happy, that's what I shall do.
In 2024, we're going to reveal a new pastry. Like, that's what we're going to do. I think.
I fucking love
what's this? I think I have some form of general.
That's what I kind of missed that over here.
Do you know I like pork pies?
I mean,
sorry, going off on a tangent.
Well, no, I'm
talking about pork pies.
Literally goes, wait, hold on, lads.
Pies.
This is important. Screw the family coaster. You can't get pork pies in Canada.
Like, yeah, I have. To be fair with you, I haven't looked.
Well, you need to go and look.
You need to go and have a look, and you need to tweet.
There are British bars, so I'll probably find a British bakery.
Pork pie.
You'll probably find like a
Scotch
egg. Yeah, Scotch egg. That's what I want.
More next week, Mikhail. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll find a Greg's somewhere.
Oh,
right.
Somewhere like there's enough of us over here. There'll be one somewhere.
It'll be on Etsy.
Can you be that guy that moves over and brings the franchise over to Canada of Greg's? You can be the first man to open a Greg's in Canada. It'll be so popular. You could be that guy. Just think about it, Mikhail.
We should get a pork pie coaster at Drayton Manor. There you go.
Well, literally, we can't find some pork pies and some sausage rolls.
I want a full buffet next week, please, Mikhail.
Everyone's thinking Vekoma on this.
How about a Chinese bakery? There's one of those near my house. like,
I just want a sausage roll, man. I don't know why you think
Let's try and reel this conversation.
Anyway,
Sean's not here,
gonna
James.
watch it, Matt.
We're
He's gonna
allowed
watch
to
it
do what
back.
we
He's
want.
gonna go mental.
Yeah, he is. It's going to be like.
So, guess
anyway.
coaster it could be.
Yes, guess is in the chat.
So what we're looking at, like a family thrill coaster.
Was it the
Bearing in mind,
Intimate
Free to
quad or
clone.
nothing.
Bearing in mind, Wicker Man is
Go
family
on.
thrill.
There was weren't the whispers? Matt made it up of a quad bike coaster. Was that not a whisper?
That was Chesington, wasn't it?
No.
Oh,
I mean, that is my choice.
It might be. I don't know.
that'd be cool though. I like that because everyone's going Vekoma. It's like, yeah, but what kind? Like,
I'm talking. We need more
New
intimate
gen
quad
flyer.
coasters
There you
in
go.
the world.
if Drayton Manor build a new gem flyer, imagine.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
No,
but-
I wouldn't. I don't think it'd be on the level of Femina's Fantasia,
God.
but it would still be pretty damn cool.
Quad was Chessington. It was in
Densely-
the original long-term
All
plan.
right,
There you go.
I tried, right?
There you go. Imagine an intimate
She's
quad.
doing her
That would
best.
be incredible. It would be amazing.
I'm
Intimate
new,
quad
sure.
theme to Vikings, like to go in Viking land because it's right next to it. Like, could go behind the back of
Highly
it near the
themed
hotel.
intimate quad.
I was
Do it.
thinking, you know
That's what I
that
want.
Drayton are doing this new dinosaur thing in half term.
Ah.
Is that like a whisper to maybe a new
Velocicoaster.
dinosaur?
He ain't building Velocicoaster right now. I hate to break it to you.
No,
Just
no,
goes
but-
full set.
All right, no, do you know what I mean? Like they're doing this whole dinosaur themed event. They could open a dinosaur land.
We could.
Maybe.
Everyone
I
was
could
dinosaurs,
see it.
man.
I could see it. I could see it.
Definitely.
They keep going in different directions in terms of their lands. They've got Adventure Cove now. They've got
Yeah, I was
Vikings.
gonna
They could definitely go in that direction with a dinosaur theme
Oh,
area.
They would then
I
also
fucking
have
love
to
it, yeah.
incorporate
Confirmed.
Accelerator into like a dinosaur theme.
It can be done.
Yeah,
I suppose
I'd like to see what they.
that would
I'd
be
like to
like
see
what
they,
the
what they
fifth
do there.
theme it's had.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who said
yeah.
RMC T-Rex? Get the fuck out.
We will get one, right?
was abs.
It will happen.
never gonna
I want an
happen.
RMC T-Rex, that'd
A
be
single rail would fit perfectly, though. Like, it is the right size.
Imagine.
Oh, that would. Again, I wouldn't say no.
No,
Like,
no.
Closest we'll get to Drayton Velocicoaster is a Pimvari Dragon.
that
I can
feels
I can
inflammatory.
feel the pain already.
Yeah, I felt that. I felt that. Yeah. We need a mine train around Pirates Adventure. Oh,
Pirate Adventure.
that'd be cool.
Hmm.
There's a lake there as well. There's a little that could work. That'd be really nice.
Like a legit mine train, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a powered coaster.
Build
Like,
Colorado Adventure. Like,
there you go. There you go.
Like, just do that.
That ride is insane.
I love that ride. Right, we're 44 minutes. in.
Oh yeah. Whenever Sean hears this, because they're probably bored by now. Just we need feedback, and we'll talk about it next week. And we need feedback on Back Row, Colorado at night.
Yes. We've
I
already
need that
provided
shit.
ours.
I can still feel the pain.
Watch out for the trees.
I thought I was gonna die. I'll not lie.
I fucking love it.
I thought I was
fucking
going to
love
die
it.
on the front. The front is worse than the back. You just kind of hang left and forward. Like, you can't not. It's so strange.
Right. No Fantasia tangents just for 1 week. Come
Let's
on.
not mention that intimate.
Because
That's
next
not
week
nice.
is going to be part 7 million
Million
Oh,
and
Fantasia.
488,000.
Right, quickly then.
Yeah.
So that happened at Universal. They changed the logo up front at City Walk. They've made it bigger font now. You were saying, Mikhail?
Yeah, I don't entirely
growing on
hate
me.
it. It is
me.
growing on me a little bit. Like
Yeah.
the more I see it, and like the more photos I see of it from different people, like it is growing on me a little bit. But it's
I have seen it
looks like a
compared to
TV
a
advert.
Walmart logo.
No.
Oh, man.
Get out. Nah.
wait,
it's
what
not
did you
like-
say?
I've seen it
Walmart logo.
compared to the Walmart logo.
No. No, it's not. It's
Oh my
not.
God.
Like, it's not. It's...
You sound like
It-
you're trying to convince yourself it's not Luke.
No, it's
I'm
not.
not gonna lie. It's
no
not. No, it's not.
star.
It's not. It's not. No, it's not.
There's
It's
no
not.
fake Asda logo in the middle or rollback written anywhere. It's not Walmart. Right? it just says what it is, and I think like it looks good. It looks like the rest of their branding across the whole resort.
Yeah, and that's the deal. Like I saw a few people saying like, oh, they need to be consistent with their branding and all of that. And that is kind of true. Like I don't have a problem with them changing, the font or the type style or anything. My thing is it's just like the middle line is really big. And it's all just crammed into the middle of the sign. You have so much space on either side.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, why not use it? Why not give the whole signage space to breathe?
Do you know what? Right. I'm surprised they didn't go with an LED screen on that, like, and just show different things flashing, because that place is open to like 1 a.m. every night. Like, you get work out of it.
Maybe
you could have different offers on, because obviously you're not at the parks yet. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, because like they have. Am I right in thinking that on the exterior of the cinema off to the right,
pretty much? Yeah,
they have a bunch of screens on there as well.
Yeah, end up looking like Times Square, won't it?
Yeah, like you don't want it to be like overkill.
Panda Express,
being the first thing you see as you walk into the resort.
Yeah.
So like
right,
but yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Everyone else got an opinion on it?
Not really.
Moving on.
No.
Mission. We've got a mission to find out about Ferrari somewhere.
Oh god.
Yeah, this thing. So we'll briefly touch over this. So
Emma, why don't you lead us off with it?
Yeah, go on, Emma. Go for it.
I just don't like it. I watched the POV and it was triggering me. I was like, stop stopping and starting. Just get on with it. Get on with it. It was like, no, we're stopping. No, we're going again. Just get on with it. We've waited 5,000 years. Just get on with it.
It's been 84 years.
Makes me angry, man.
Oh, no.
I mean,
go.
It's very story driven.
Yeah.
Theming that I've seen, because it's very dark, does look pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing of like the sideways drop, I thought it was going to be more of a event.
Yeah,
it's just a bit of a.
It's just the end of the ride. Just off you go to the side. Like,
Yeah.
There's no kind of lead up to it. It just kind of happens.
Yeah. I mean, there is a POV. You guys can check it out. It's out there. Someone's posted it on Twitter, definitely. But I mean, I will say one thing though about the coaster element of it. It did look quite smooth. Like from what I saw, looked pretty good.
I feel like we waited so long for it. I'm just not. I've watched the POV and I'm just like, do you know what? Like, I don't really care for it. It's not as exciting as it could have been. But that's just my opinion. People might think it's incredible, but I'm just a bit like,
It might not convey as well on a video though. If you rode it and you actually were able to follow the story a lot better. Because from what I know, that POV got cut down quite a bit as requested by Ferrari World. So it could have
Harry in with the
predictions here.
Emma's just like, no. You better get used to it. Project Horizon, here we come. And then Ads just goes, Mate's Green looks like it's got a lot of coaster elements.
Honestly, just get on with it, man.
It does.
I'm triggered.
It's crazy.
Move on.
Intamin, though, obviously. Yeah. Right. Topic. We did it.
Hey.
That's the end of the news.
That's a world record. Well done, guys.
Yeah, we did it. Right. So
49 minutes.
Topic today is trip planning. Right. Who's leading off?
Shotgun, not me.
Right.
I can lead it.
Yeah, go for it. Go on.
So, the usual. Well, I think the elephant in the room here with theme park trip planning is who's not going to Leeserburg in April? Because I think most people have.
I think most
I
people
was.
And to be fair,
I was, but now I'm not.
Most people should be. The price that they put it at, that whole deal, like most people should.
Yeah, what it was for me, I was already for going, but the flights just don't work out for me. I've got, if I'm going, I'm taking 2 kids, and it's like the day either side, and it was working out like the event itself is fucking incredible, but Oh, what? Joseph, we are. Get on the plane, man!
Yeah, I'll be on the. Do you have a
Have you not
You're
gone
meant to
yet?
take off
Have
5
you
minutes
paid
ago.
for Ryanair Wi-Fi? Come on.
Take off 5 minutes ago.
Ryanair even offer Wi-Fi.
No.
No.
Yeah, so I was all up for it,
Just giving
but
you
it
an
just
idea.
doesn't work out with either side. So I had to take the kids, and I'm so gutted because apart from the fact everyone's going, it just looked fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be an experience for sure.
Oh,
I know
like-
a lot of me and Luke have wanted to go there for years. I
Yeah,
almost
it's on
went
the
back in
list.
2019.
yeah.
I was literally on the page about to book my flights, and then double checked the winter event, and they Helix isn't open for winter apparently.
Oh,
So I ended up not going. But that's obviously kind of the main.
Don't no one feel bad for me. I'm not going.
Kyle, you've got
been already.
you're in the
No, I haven't.
DLC version
Have you
of the
not been to
game.
Liseberg?
mate.
No.
You're in the DLC version of the game. You've got enough.
and you going to Six Flags?
Yeah.
It's probably worth a lot.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
You've heard Six Flags though. Like,
But yeah, Helix finally. That is
Finally
a big
gets to
thing
ride
for me.
Helix.
Like, remember watching the construction of it and be like, "Yeah, I'm going to go out there and ride that." And then every year something happened. Never got out there. But this year, god damn it,
Very
Going on.
last minute.
Yeah.
Very
I'm
last minute.
literally going
you
to cry.
you told me the prices, and I was like, "So," ringing my boss literally like as James was booking me in. I was like, "Can I have the holiday?" Yes, sweet.
phone
But,
just rises up to his face.
I need
Yeah, I
this
need
off.
this time off. Jimmy, I'm
It was
just
very
letting
close
you know
as
now.
Yeah.
I won't.
I ain't
be
gonna
there.
be here.
This is the way to be like, well,
This
no,
isn't
you
an
can't have the
option.
holidays.
I'm not here.
Well,
I have a big disappointment that lasts 4 days. It's fine.
But
Nah, it's so sick.
yeah, other trips that I want to kind of get on this year.
Ooh.
Definitely want to get over to Plopsland.
Yeah.
Japan.
Nice.
Got to get on Ride to Happiness.
Indeed.
Oh, it's so
Uh,
good.
Indeed.
If I can,
Yeah.
Park Asterix. Bit
Yes.
Tartas when that opens.
Two
It is.
titties.
Two
Two
titties.
titties.
Two titties.
And
Madrid?
just yeah, potentially Madrid. But I think one thing that I want to do is some of my old uni friends. I want to get them out to Fantasia in the
Always.
winter.
Yeah. For sure.
You've got that. We're just like, right.
Just
I'm taking
bring people.
everyone.
Yeah, just bring
I-
people.
I'm taking
to
everyone.
take everyone that I know to Phantasialand. Like,
Yeah.
No, like I showed them like pictures and stuff of my trip there, and they're like, "Oh my god, that looks amazing!" And they like rides, so it'll be cool to kind of like get
Yeah,
them out
perfect.
there, have a trip.
I want
over
to take my
Germany.
mum to Phantasialand. To be fair,
yeah, it's just one of them places. It's just so special.
it's one of them park. It's one of those
great.
parks that I just know she'll love. Like she would love.
Phantasialand. Whoop. Right. Where else? Where else?
Okay, I'm trying to think of in terms of stuff I have planned at the moment. I only have UK stuff planned. Like I mentioned it last week. Finally going to Great Yarmouth for the first time in my life,
Yes.
Oh yes, to your caravan trip.
Nice.
which is well excited, so excited. And I've also got Breen booked, random one, I know, but I'm going to Breen as well. But I really want to go. If I go abroad, I want to go to Norway. I want to go to I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Tusenfryd.
Oh, I know which one you. I don't know.
I
how to
really
pronounce
want
it,
to
but I know
go
which
because
one you're
they're
talking about.
opening like a Gerstlauer inverted launch
Yeah,
coaster.
I've seen photos.
Where
of
is this based? Because I am actually
Norway.
going to. No, but where in Norway? Because I'm going there.
No way.
Oslo Airport.
Oh, might be an unplanned trip there. 'Cause I'm going to Norway.
You're
in March.
welcome.
Should I take a little detour?
And this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. You
I'm
talk
already
about
going
a ride
to
and you go. That's how you trip
'Cause-
plan.
I've
Yep.
always wanted to do.
Yep.
They've got Speed Monster, which is the Intamin launch coaster.
Mhm.
I've really wanted to do that. It just looks cool.
Mhm.
And the park looks really quirky and odd. And I just really want to go. They've got a cool dark ride. But yeah, and like an inverted Gerst launch. Something like Dragon Summit. I don't know. But that's opening this year. So I'd really like to
Find
go.
it, James. Want to hear about
Find
that
it.
coaster?
Badif?
I think the trains have started like the trains are on the track for it from what I've seen recently, and they've started moving a bit. But like, there's nothing exciting to see.
Tusenfryd.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I don't know how you say it.
Roller
Roller bars and coaster, Dad. Norway is so expensive. £12 for a pint and 40 quid for a pizza.
Yeah,
Fuck
Norway
off.
is expensive. It's an expensive country.
Put me off, man.
I don't want to go anymore.
I believe I found it. I believe I found it.
Yeah.
Wait, is that actually? Oh my god, that's on the way to like our Airbnb.
Okay, I don't want to say that.
I have to drive
word.
past it.
The last
Oh,
word looks
go.
like is it
Oh my god,
pronounced
yeah,
how
it
it-
is.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
This
they've
is
just got like really random stuff.
Chain dogs.
I never actually realized that. Holy shit! It is the exact same layout.
Wow.
Well, not the exact same, but same kind of.
Hate to say,
idea.
but Tuesday and Friday doesn't open until late April.
We've just picked
God
right
damn it.
ships there, haven't you?
Ruin my thing. Ruin my fun.
Sorry, guys.
God's sake.
So trip planning, be realistic.
God, the amount of trip planning is in my notes on my phone. I have got about 40 notes. Like Carl will tell you that I'm like, do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? Because I will literally plan the whole trip, not knowing when I can go, if I can go, but I will plan it. It's my favourite thing to do. Like during lockdown, it kept me sane
Yeah.
to plan all these imaginary trips that I'll probably never go on. But I love the whole planning the flights, and if you need a car, could we go on public transport? I love the whole breaking it down.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
I was just about to say, there's just such a fun
And then when
factor
you
to it.
and then when you
Like-
pull the trigger, it's just like so exciting.
And then
So-
you find one park, and then you have to go to this one's down the road because they have the Coast Account app, which shows every single park in every country. I go,
Yes.
well, there's that down the road, and a day turns into a week.
So basically, if I want to plan a trip, but I don't want to plan it, I just tell Emma where I want to go. And she'll plan
I
it
will
for me.
plan the whole thing. I have like a
Tucson
date.
Frid. There you go.
Tucson
Tucson
Frid.
Frid.
There you go.
Tucson Frid.
Thank you.
I have like
Thank you.
dates for like the whole of 2023, which like kids are with their dad, like so I have child-free weekends. Practically every single one of their weekends I've penciled in a little trip. It's so bad.
There you go. Carl's back to you update. Yeah, she does. At least once a week, I get a call message saying, "Can we do this? Can we do this?" Yeah, Joe's
I get
saying,
like hyperactive, like I just have to do it. It just keeps me as like, even if I never go, I just enjoy planning it.
I do like planning. Just
planning spreadsheets from Half Northern.
for the fun of it. To be fair.
Yeah,
Vix loves the spreadsheet.
To be fair, I do. I also
Oh,
make
everyone's
a
got
spreadsheet.
spreadsheets.
No, I make spreadsheets when like I book stuff for like what people owe and stuff. If it's all been booked in one go.
I owe you nothing,
What
James. I
people
know what you're on about. 2 days, bro. That's all I'm
They're on
saying.
my hit list.
2 days, bro. Leeserberg was a very spontaneous trip. So I'm gonna put it that way. Yeah. Who doesn't make travel spreadsheets? I mean, if anyone was going to, it would definitely be you. Like, I want to see them actually. Like, tweet that.
Yeah, I imagine your spreadsheets are like
Statistics
full on
of how
pants,
many
they have
people, what the
graphics.
population is of Gothenburg. Like,
you have
I
bar
don't have, like,
charts, pie
spreadsheets.
charts.
I don't
No.
get it.
Just
Like,
like-
I've not used
just
spreadsheets at school, but all I do is mention
I'm
it to
saying.
Vix, and she will make a whole spreadsheet. She does all the work for me. It's great. Although Gemma did send a spreadsheet to our group chat because they've obviously gone to Germany. She has spreadsheets of what to pack for different weathers for different months of the year. Like she sent it to the group, and I was like,
Wow.
she had everything. She's
Oh,
like, might
Cal?
be cold, so use this one.
oh, Sean said we all know Carl is saving money this year.
The amount of
Based on
times
that
we
laugh,
say
that's
something,
no.
we'll say something, and Carl will just go, "I'm not going." But now
Um,
it's become a running joke. We all
For
know
those
Carl's not
that are
going.
sat on the plane currently, just to update you if they haven't,
Oh,
estimated departure is now 20 past 9.
No. Oh, it's
Oof.
getting later and later.
It has
Get the
just
beers
been
in.
updated.
get the beers
Oh,
in, and you
no.
might finish one before you land. Like,
I feel like the beers have already been in for
Yeah.
a long while now. Like,
Oh no.
oh no, Brett.
I did a
Brutal.
cost-benefit analysis for visiting Orlando. Wow.
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see this thing. Like, you need to be YouTubing these things and tweeting them. Like,
he included the humidity percentage of each day that he's going to be there as well. Like,
probably, yeah, like, yeah.
one, because it's Harry, and two, because it's Orlando.
You have to plan for that accordingly. That's another thing.
sure.
Weather. Make sure you check like what the temperatures are at different times. When we went to Fantasyland, whoop, stop there. It was fucking
It was
cold.
freezing.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Like
was
-1
brutal.
during
It was
the
brutal.
day.
It was brutal.
We were quite lucky. We went the year. When did COVID start? That year. We went in the January of that year, and
that one.
we were quite lucky. It was like 6 degrees during the day. It was all right, but at night, fuck me, it was freezing. As soon as the sun went down,
cold.
it was brutal. Like we came off Taron, I had like snot icicles.
Oh, let's try not mention it. Damn it! Right, yeah, I know what you mean though.
It was.
I had a headache when I came off that ride. My head was that cold.
My hair was like Jimmy Neutron.
James made me laugh because he has this massive like snowboarding jacket thing from Decathlon, and I'm just there in like my hoodie with my hood up, but my hood lasted about 0.2 seconds on the first launch. And James is just there like this wrapped up Kenny from South Park, just going around like this.
They don't let you wear like scarves or anything, do they? So you can't wrap scarves.
No, they don't.
So it's just a case of like pulling your coat up. Just be like,
I had a neck warmer on and they didn't
genuinely
wear it.
Did they not?
If you haven't, for like winter trip sparks, snowboarding jacket, they're great because it zips all the way up past your mouth and keeps the hood in place. So it's great if you're
nice
for cold weather.
I took compression shorts with me.
The modern version of long johns.
I literally wore long johns. I had full thermals. It was great.
But yeah, make sure
what I was gonna say,
weather as well, like in terms of like hurricanes and shit. If you're going to Orlando, like look when they've been. There is a track record of when they have been. Like just look when they've been and plan.
I mean, if you're trying to avoid hurricanes, a simple hack for that is just don't go in September. Yeah. like that's all I'll say to that one. From experience, having been twice in September and twice been hit by hurricanes. When I was there,
I mean, you did
say you got rather unlucky, on the last trip.
You got Ian, didn't you? Hurricane Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, that was mental. That
I'm not going back there in September again. It's not.
Going with weather as well. With Plopsaland, their website does actually state the operating temperatures that they will open rides at. I know Ride to Happiness, I think it's if it goes below 6 degrees Celsius, it will not.
It's also the wind speed as well for Ride to Happiness. At the top, they really lowered the wind speed because when we went, the wind was about 20 miles an hour, and they were like, "No, can't do it."
Yeah,
I remember the first time I went to PA, they closed Dragon Con because of wind. Like the first time I ever went, and it wasn't even windy. Like if this is in Blackpool, mate, it'd be open. Get the bloody ride moving. Like, yeah, Mikhail, what were you saying?
Just put fast wheels on, Dave. Yeah,
that needs to be a t-shirt.
No, yeah. When I went to Plopsaland, it was in April, I think it was. Yeah, it was in April, and I arrived there. Like I had planned to go on the Friday that I was there, but I arrived like mid Thursday afternoon, and I entertained the idea of going into the park because it was still open. Like I could have had like half a day there on the Thursday, but it was windy as fuck, and I spent almost an hour just taking photos like outside of the park. Not one coaster was running. So I just took Trainless Tuesday photos.
Yeah.
Is that why you started it? You was like, right, what can I do to benefit this trip? Let's start Trainless Tuesday.
Yeah, why not?
The first time we went, actually, because we went twice last year, in the March, the first time we went, like after dinner time, every coaster was shut for about 2-3 hours, and we were like, we were literally sat there on a bench with like weather app on our phone looking for when the wind was going to drop. Luckily they were great. They opened it for the last hour, and then we got a couple more in, but the wind is a massive deal for Plopsaland.
Yeah.
Especially Ride to Happiness.
They take it super seriously.
Yeah.
And I mean, for good reason.
Yeah.
Because look what happened last time.
Right.
What I was gonna say, speaking of, you mentioned UK plans.
Yeah,
I've seen that Blackpool opening weekend has become a thing again. Because
because
the
horror bars decided to take it on, right?
Yeah.
So like,
it's because everyone kept pecking their head. That's why.
Yeah.
Because we were so annoyed with Spoons just being salty with us. Like, horror bar is a good shout. And I know a few people emailed. I tweeted, a few other people tweeted, and then the next day they were like, horror bar. We're like, we did it.
Yeah. See how much power we hold
in your face, Spoons.
Bones.
Velvet Coaster is
Yeah.
like gonna go out of business now. Like, because they don't have the first yearly influx of business is just gone through like out the window. Like, it's,
They're going to add 20
by their own
staff on.
hand.
yeah,
By
By their own
themselves.
hand, it's their own doing.
well, Horror Bar's going to be awesome. It's going to be cool. That is.
We get a bit of music.
Well, are they going to run Passage at the same time? That'd be amazing.
That'd be sick.
Just people popping in and out of the maze.
As long as nobody's dancing near the door, that'll be all right.
Yeah. Just run out, just like, hi, where have you been? Oh, just had a fight with Mike Myers. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Right,
Where
shall I
is
go?
the horror bar in Blackpool? Ask Marcus Gear.
It is
After Passage.
the
It's
exit of
literally the
Passage.
exit to Passage, isn't it?
I've not.
Yeah.
I also.
It's
didn't
like
know,
where
so
the
I've not
coffee
done.
shop is on the corner. It's next to it, isn't it? It's there, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think-
you
I
can
think
get
I've
in
not done
through like
Passage.
the steps at the front in the casino
Yes,
building.
yeah. The steps. Are, there's 2 doors that are always open, and staff are always going in and out of it. That's where you go in. Passage is open on the Friday. Maybe, you know what? If they open it on the Friday, do you think they're going to?
Might have to, if they do, then it'd be so cool to just start your night off like we're going to go horror bar. We'll enter via Passage. Then we'll get a pint. Winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the base.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome. I'm glad you mentioned that, Mikhail, because that's like a really big thing. Like,
Yeah.
'cause we made that happen. I think like the whole community made that happen. Like for sure.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, a lot of people inquired.
If there wasn't the demand for it, they wouldn't be doing it.
Follow the icon hoodie.
Follow the
so-
icon hoodies. Thanks. Yes. Follow the big group of
Yeah.
people drunk. That's where you're gonna find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. But right, Mikhail,
Right. Shall I go then?
where are you
Yeah.
going?
Where in the world am I going?
Oh,
Right, have we got the map? Pull it down.
get your laser pointer.
Just got a massive map on my back wall with just pins everywhere. No, so with what has been like what I've basically got locked in is next month I am going down to California, meeting up with a bunch of the Buzzed Bars crew members
Whoop, whoop.
for
Nice.
their first Stumble event of the year, straight out of Stumbles. It's in the middle of February. It's on Super Bowl weekend, NFL Super Bowl weekend, and we're spending a day at Knott's Berry Farm, and then on the Friday, then going to a few bars in the area. There's a few craft beer places and breweries that I think will have just set up, event space for us and stuff.
Nice.
So that's gonna be the Friday. Then that Friday night we're driving up to Valencia to for the weekend, for the Saturday and Sunday, because we're going to be at Six Flags Magic Mountain for the Saturday and Sunday, and there's a whole bunch of stuff planned for those 2 days that I cannot fucking wait for, because I've been wanting to get back to this park for. I'm not a big fan of Six Flags parks. Like I go to Six Flags purely for rides. I don't expect any heightened level of guest service, any heightened level of actual like thematic experience, anything like that. I go to Six Flags parks for rides because that's all they're good for. Having said that, Six Flags Magic Mountain is insane. Like, obviously, it's steeped in history and stuff. Like, it's been one of the most well-renowned amusement parks in the world. I first went in 2011. I fell in love with the place. That there are so many good coasters there. They have, and now they have the record for the most amount of coasters in the world there. They have 20 roller coasters there now. So I still have a bunch of creds to get there. So
Wow.
yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And then
Quickly though, what credit are you looking forward to the most there?
that I don't already have.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably have to go with. All right, I'll say this: I have ridden this coaster before, but
Right.
only once.
Okay.
So I'm and again, like I went 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I've only ridden it once. I barely have any memory of it. X2.
Wow.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit
For sure.
self-pleasure, isn't it?
I wish they would let you record on rides because I would love to see your facial reaction to that ride.
Yeah.
It's the same.
that's
It's the same. But I mean, no. Outside of the ones that I definitely like, I haven't ridden at all. It'll probably be either Twisted Colossus, even though like I'm excited for Twisted Colossus, but not that much, honestly. Like I mean, I'm still expecting it to be great.
Yeah.
And with what's in
Good
the
ride
plans
of its time, wasn't it, when it came?
Yeah,
out?
for sure. And with what's in the plans, like I could get I could get it at its best. But yeah, there's that, and then the new RMC Raptor there, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. I've never ridden a Raptor before. A single rail coaster.
Yeah, I'll ask the question now.
So yeah, like I'm excited to see how that's gonna feel.
Because you've ridden a shitload of RMCs, so this will be like another one to tell us all about.
Yeah.
Martin in the chat's just said that Wonder Woman is really good compared to Jersey Devil, so because he's done both. So.
Oh really? Oh sweet. Oh nice. Yeah. Yeah, because I'd heard a lot of people talk about like how Jersey Devil is
drawn out,
like drawn out, but just like less intense as the prototypes and stuff. So I was kind of wondering if Wonder Woman was going to be the same in that sense. But yeah, I mean, like if you think it's good compared to Jersey Devil, then yeah. I mean, in any case, I'm excited to just get on it.
It looks bonkers off ride that how fast it takes the elements of that ride.
Yeah,
just looks mad. But I think it looks crazy because it's one seat. Like it's just one seat just doing so much. Yeah.
And I'm excited to just T-pose all the way around.
Bring it down a bit. You'll be doing the A pose. You can start a new thing. Unreal A pose.
Chain dogs pose.
What? 1 man 80. It's starting to become what? Shall I just do YMCA on it?
Just get everyone to do different letters while you're on it. That'd be a great photo.
That would actually be quite funny.
That'd be quality.
But yeah, no. Yeah, I'm excited to just get back there. I can't wait to get back on Tatsu, man. Oh my god, I fucking love Tatsu so much.
Remember watching the construction?
So
of that?
good.
Like,
yeah,
bonkers.
Yeah, Tatsu Viper's another one that I'm really excited to get back on as well. Yeah, I'm excited to get back. I'm excited to get back to that park. And then on the Sunday night, we're driving down to San Diego, and we're gonna get to go to SeaWorld San Diego.
Nice.
Go try out Emperor, the new dive coaster there. So that's gonna be good.
Is that where Electric Eel is as well?
Yeah. Electric Eel's there.
Bonkers. We were watching that the other night, weren't we, James? Like pop of it.
Yeah,
it looks bonkers.
Yeah. I'll have inadvertently done all 3 of SeaWorld and Busch Gardens Premier Skyrocket 2.
Please remove your comfort collar and exit.
It's not one I'm proud of. Oh god, yeah.
That's not the top of the list, is it? Let's be honest.
That's exciting though. Like I'm excited to see what you think about it.
I can't wait.
I
love
so that's
California
one
so
trip.
much.
I'm guessing there's more in the pipeline.
I mean, yeah. Like, there's not a whole lot. There are things. There are ideas. I do have a ticket to Hollywood Nights in June.
Nice.
Over at Holiday World. So that still needs to be hashed out and
that looks so much
see
fun.
how much of it. Yeah.
So why is that? Yeah. Just I don't know what that is.
So it's an event that Holiday World does each year, where they basically keep the park open until I think 11 o'clock at night. I think it is. And like the staple of it, which draws so many enthusiasts, why it's so popular amongst enthusiasts, is because they run the Voyage trimless.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like,
Voyage is my number 1 bucket list coaster ever.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It's just god.
Yeah. It is. I got a bit unlucky with. so Holiday World was part of my 2019 road trip with my friend Camden. I got a bit unlucky. Camden had already written it, but I got a bit unlucky with the time at which I rode Voyage because it wasn't running. Oh, hello,
Cats on stream.
Cats on stream.
Pork pies last week. Cat this week.
I love the way that this is the Chain Dogs podcast, but none of us have a dog. Like,
No.
I feel like need to fix that.
That is quite funny, actually.
Yeah.
But I got a little unlucky just because Voyage wasn't running great. Like when I rode it.
Get off the laptop.
Evidently,
Cat sabotage on stream live.
And it was proven to be evident because they closed it early in the season, earlier than usual, to get like an extensive retracking. And I've had it confirmed by other people that it wasn't running great in the year 2019. And what resulted was just like it was still really, really good. It was an awesome ride, but I was expecting world beating.
Right.
Just like how everyone talks about it. I was expecting like world beating wooden roller.
What to weigh a bit sour.
It's just not what I got. It's just not what I got.
Yeah.
But like it's like ever since that year, it's been running so much better. Like after that retracking, it was running so much better. I saw videos last year of it running just batshit crazy at the start of the year and stuff. And apparently, I can't remember where I saw this mentioned, but apparently it's getting gravity groups. Parts of it are getting gravity groups pre-cut track. We spoke about that. We spoke about gravity groups pre-cut track method last week, didn't we? Apparently, Voyage is getting some of that now as well.
Oh, wow! So, any new profiling of drops or
I don't know.
So it's just being talked about at the moment.
I think so. Yeah, I do remember seeing that being mentioned somewhere, but I can't remember where. But yeah, like it's looking like it's gonna be running as well as it possibly can be. Like by the time June rolls around, and yeah, just to ride that thing at night, period. Like the way it's just careening around like in the woods, like you can't see shit back there. But then to be riding that trimless, yeah.
I'm so jealous.
I need some of that. And there are so like there's that. I'm still yet to hash out that plan or what else that's going to include.
I hope you get that.
If anything at all.
I hope you get that proper experience that everyone's told you about.
Yeah. I am still trying to be conservative with spending a little bit. Like here, one, because Vancouver is not a cheap place to live.
I was Manchester at the moment, mate. Just to let you know. And a bit fucking crazy.
Yeah, and like I suppose there have been talks with me and a couple of friends about Silver Dollar City late summer as well. Like we want to try and make that happen, and then towards the end of the year, I'm thinking about coming back home for Christmas.
Ooh.
So like
whoa!
Thinking about it.
Ooh.
I'm thinking about coming back home for Christmas because
we'll all go over to Winterom together.
Well,
have a really good time.
Well,
I just want. Can we just have a night out, please?
Yeah, we can do that as well.
Yeah,
we all
absolutely.
gather,
What?
Yeah.
We have a big night out.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
an occasion. Christmas night out in Mikhail. Come on.
Yes.
Of course.
Chain Dogs Christmas party.
Yes, please.
Live.
I'll do that. We'll get everybody together in Manchester and go out in Manchester. I'll do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. I hope so. I hope you can come back for that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm wanting to do that because Christmas over here was nice. Like the way I spent it was nice. I spent it with some friends from work, and like it was really nice. It was fun, especially since like I just didn't know how I was gonna for a long time. I didn't know how Christmas was gonna look over here. So that was nice, but like I am just feeling like I want to be back home for Christmas this time.
Yeah, I get that.
So yeah, and yeah, that is going to include Phantasialand.
Woo!
Hopefully.
Where do I sign on the dotted line?
Like me and a really close friend of mine, like I want to show her everything that Fantasyland is.
Yeah, for sure.
and yeah, like Fantasyland is one of my 4 favorite parks in the world, as you all know.
Oh, the way we try to
need
avoid
to get back
as
to
much
Winter
as
Shore.
possible.
It always comes back. It's like
It's
a
just
gravitational.
Always
so
comes
good.
back around. It's not bingo card for
It's
no
just
reason.
an orbit. Yeah,
Can't get rid of that.
we orbit Fantasyland here on Chain Dogs. That's what happens.
So I'm in Fantasyland. They're still in the chat. A flight update, please. Are you leaving
flight.
soon?
Have they left? It's 21 minutes past.
It's still showing estimated departure 19 minutes past, so potentially are they
Are
about
you
to start
still
moving?
there?
Fingers
Have
crossed.
you gone?
Fingers crossed. Are you about to start moving?
Joe's just said Chain Dogs Christmas party, so they've not taken off yet.
Oh, they have.
That's a bit late though. They might be quite
Jesus
behind in the
Christ.
stream. We'll see their update in about 5 minutes.
yeah.
Have
Yeah,
you gone yet?
But-
Let us know.
yeah. Get
So,
the horror bar booked. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the horror bar out.
But last
good
but
time.
not least, there's someone that has got some plans that are booked already
Indeed.
and has big plans coming as well. Luke,
What?
where are
Which
you
ones?
off to this year?
This year? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, Disneyland Paris for the first
Where
time
in the world?
in March. Elizabeth in
Nice.
April, and then where else am I going? Potentially Halloween Horror Nights at the end of the year.
Is it? You trying to come back over here?
Trying.
They have not
I
moved
like
yet.
it. I like
They've
it.
not moved yet.
Pull your
I'm trying to
finger
get
out,
over to
man.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, right.
It would only be for like a week, in the cheapest hotel, the cheapest flights, but it would be like, just want to get it done. I don't want to
Yeah.
miss out on it again. I'm going in 24 anyway for 2 weeks with Danielle. We're going on holiday there for full 2 weeks again. But this time we're going to have our own apartment over there, so it's going to be proper
Right.
Walmart shop, Target shop, you know,
Yeah.
we have before, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that'd be amazing. But I want to go to Halloween Horror Nights. I really do want to go. I just want to experience Universal at that standard. Like, it just blows my mind what it looks like. Just everything, and maybe even go and see some of the Christmas Halloween events as well. Disney, sorry, Christmas Halloween events, the Disney Halloween events at Magic Kingdom, which would be pretty cool. So
Nice.
yeah, I want to try and cover
That'd
all
be
that. There's so much happening on the channel at the moment. It's bonkers, the stuff that's being planned. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's just making sure that the funds all get put together, and should be driving very soon as well. So I'll be off my motorbike for the first time ever.
Nice.
And in the car. So yeah, life's moving on, man. Like it's all happening this year. This year's the year, and then next year is just going to be
It's
I don't know
exciting.
what.
Just
yeah, it's really
continuation.
exciting. Yeah, it's going to be nuts.
What
I'm
are you
really
most
excited.
looking forward to at Paris?
There is a correct answer. I'm joking.
Big Thunder Mountain
There you go.
and Star Tours, because I missed that ride. Like, I love Star Tours. And the fact that there's 2 hours away is pretty cool. Maybe being the biggest Star Wars geek ever. Like, that's just cool.
Being the
I'm looking
biggest
forward-
Star Wars geek ever. Oh,
Yeah.
go on. What are you
what's
looking
that?
forward to?
Oh, I was going to say I'm looking forward to seeing like what Marvel's like that whole area.
Oh, no,
Um,
that's not what I thought you were going to say.
What the difference is in size compared to Magic Kingdom as well in Orlando. I'm expecting to step into Disneyland Park and be like, this is just like the same, different castle. But I want it to feel like that. And I hope it does. But what were you going to say? Star
I
Wars.
was going to say, being the Star Wars geek that you are,
Mhm.
I thought you'd be excited for Hyperspace Mountain.
Yeah, it is. But do you know what, right? There's so many rides that because again, they're all going to be new creds. So it's a list, and we're only there for 3 days.
Yeah, no,
so
that's
it's like,
true.
there's just so many going on. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that looks nuts, man. I can't wait to try that.
I know you're also very excited about the train.
Yes,
Yeah.
Walt Disney World. Well, not. I'm looking forward to the Walt Disney World when we go back over, and then Tron and stuff. But yeah, I love train rides around parks. The chill. I love the Pleasure Beach Express. Like, I could sit on that all day. Like just seeing just the interaction you get and stuff. It's just so chilled out. It's a nice way to take the weight off your feet.
What
When
sort
you're
of
at
cheese
parks.
are that?
Yeah, I do like them.
Set
They're cool.
weights off your feet.
You get to see areas that you don't normally see either, like back of house stuff, which is cool.
I've just seen Ansy's comment.
Disneyland Paris,
Studios
the
Park would
castle
be-
park is better in every conceivable way than Orlando's.
Fair.
Studios Park would be improved with a fire.
Yeah, I'm not particularly.
Wow.
Yeah, studio. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Disney Village as
Oh,
well. Like,
God.
there's just so much to do for free at Disney Village, which I think is cool. That's a cool touch.
It is a big area that they've got there.
It's
I've never
massive.
been to Disney, any Disney park.
I
I've
went
never
when I
been.
was about probably 6 or 7. I
Yeah.
can't properly remember it.
I went to Magic Kingdom when I was 11, and then Disneyland Paris when I was 12 or 13. And I remember thinking that this one's way better than Magic Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
the Castle Park.
Like,
The Castle Park specifically. The Castle Park specifically.
see, if I can get my Disney fix from that, I'm so stoked.
Yeah.
It's gonna make life a lot cheaper.
Yeah, right.
You can get an annual pass. Like,
Well, the Space Mountain's better. Their Big Thunder Mountain's better.
that looks fucking insane. The fact that it has to go up a chain
Yeah.
lift to get to the station. Like,
Yeah. Dude, the fact that it goes
underneath the lake.
underneath the lake
Yeah,
and then pops up on an island, does all
Yeah.
that shit, and then comes back.
yeah, it's mad.
That's fucking sick.
It is really good. Yeah,
It's
crazy.
so good. It's so good. And then Haunted Mansion as well. I've not done
Phantom
Haunted
Manor.
Mansion. Phantom Manor, that's the one. Sorry. Yeah, I've not done Phantom
You
Manor, but
forgot about
apparently that's really good. So yeah. So,
Yeah, apparently the
It's
BA
exciting
sale is
times.
bringing some
Yeah,
amazing
man.
prices up at the moment. Have to check that out.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's guys. Let us know in the comments as well. Don't just end chatting here in the comments. We are a YouTube channel. We can reply back to you. We can have conversations in the comments. We like that. It'd be cool to see.
Where
that.
you lot going?
I
Yeah,
just
where
had
you
a
at?
look through now to see what people
Well,
are saying. Where
the
you
fact that
going? What
they-
you doing?
The fact that someone's just mentioned the BA sale, I'm going to have a look at flights to Gothenburg just to see if I can get it cheaper.
Have a look for me as well because we still haven't booked.
Oh,
our-
British Airways.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, would it be cheaper to fly British Airways?
We want
flights?
to do Halloween Horror Night.
I think Craig's flying British Airways to Leesburg from London.
Ooh, let's have a look.
I like that.
'Cause-
I can definitely recommend casually fucking off to Orlando for a week. Did it twice in 2022.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
it's not
Mhm.
cheaper.
No?
it's not cheaper. No. Fucking hell.
Get it?
You all
Get
right,
it off!
bro?
Get it off! Scramble
I
for
mean-
the,
podcast.
scramble
I mean,
for the
the-
close button.
Just James
The flights
screaming.
are a better time, but they're nowhere near cheaper. Jesus Christ.
They look like 600 quid.
Well, if I went on the Tuesday,
Yeah.
the outbound
The
flight
Tuesday.
would be
Hey.
64 quid. But flying on the Sunday, it's 200 quid.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no from me.
Plus
you might go to
another-
Flop for a day.
Plus another
but,
100 to get
okay.
back. Yeah, fuck that.
Mm.
Just need to start travel and accommodation.
Yeah.
Gothia Tower is actually quite cheap. We figured out.
Is it?
Yeah, it's quite
Yeah,
cheap. at the
so
moment. Yeah. We'll stay 2 nights.
The Sunday was 80 quid for a night.
That's all right.
And
I've
and-
always been told Gothia Towers was really expensive.
It can be.
We've
So
got
the
part
one
two.
on the so we're staying there again the Wednesday night, and that's
Right.
about 100 and something odd quid for one night.
Yeah.
But
Well-
we're splitting the room because it can accommodate 3 people easily. It's got
Right.
two twins and a sofa bed. So
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've got
Oh,
Park
fair
View and High View as well. We
well,
requested it. and they
Park
actually
View
did it.
definitely. I don't know how high we're going to be.
Yeah.
So
Craig's just said he's looking forward to going to
Oh,
Portland. and
flight
Pop
mode.
World.
flight mode
Holland's
call has
World.
been made. They are off.
Yay!
To
that's
Germany.
right.
Oh, there you go.
Enjoy safe
That's what he's
lighting.
saying.
Have a
3
safe
rings when you get there.
flight.
All right, 3 rings.
3 rings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Germany. Off to Germany.
Laura did say that she's going to F-Telling and Fantasyland next week. as well.
Oh,
That's
whoa, yeah. I did
Efteling
see
and
that,
Fantasyland.
Yeah. Wow.
Get you.
That's a trip.
I had a look to go to Efteling first weekend of February, and we was all ready to go, get it booked, and then the Flying Dutchman was down for maintenance, and I was like, oh, but that was the main thing I wanted to go for.
Yeah, that's what.
So I
That's
was
one thing. Yeah, that's one thing I was gonna like. I've never been to F-Telling, but apparently going in what we would perceive to be the off season isn't quite the good move that you would think it is with F-Telling. Apparently,
Yeah, there's a lot of
Because, like-
maintenance going on.
yeah, like a lot. And
Uh,
I don't
that-
know if that was just down to like other construction that they had going on at the time when I heard that like earlier, like last year. But like just the park just felt like it was missing so much, according to people I've spoken to who were there.
Aaron went and they had the scaffolding up on the entrance and stuff.
Yeah.
And they told him that he had to bugger off and he couldn't get an annual pass because he wasn't in it.
No,
Oh, God.
so,
Oh my
no, that was the payment option.
Yeah, I know.
So you can get an annual pass, but you have to pay full outright for it. You
Yeah,
can't
you
do
can't
the
get a
payment
membership.
option because we're not in the EU.
Hey, God.
Yeah. So
fucking hell,
I
mate.
said, does anyone have any advice for getting to Flamingo Land public transport?
Out and back
Um,
travel
where-
did.
Out and
Where
back travel
from?
did like you can get the coastline
Oh, yeah.
bus. You can also get a couple of trains. I think it depends where you're coming from. But if I was to do it, you can get 2 trains and then you get a bus from the train station and it'll take you directly there.
It would be
is
that
accessible.
coastliner bus still,
Yeah.
I think, because you can only get train to
the coastliner bus you can get straight from the city center of Leeds.
Yeah, there you go.
Like it stops at multiple stops in Leeds city center. So
I might do that one day. Like I might
Yeah,
do
why
it.
not?
I might vlog that because the thing is a thing that me and Aaron,
dude, you're about to be driving, so just drive there.
Yeah, I know. But the thing that me and Aaron were going to do is go to different airports and try and get to different parks in the country, just to show people how to do it. We were going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you taking your driving test soon, Luke?
It will be soon. Yes, it'll be in
Mate,
next
I've took mine twice already and failed.
couple
so
of
good
months.
luck.
I reckon it'll be.
Emma, don't worry. I only passed mine last year.
I've done it twice.
It
and
took me
failed
3,
twice.
so
Took me 4.
Yeah,
got
but
it
the
rebooked
thing is
again.
though,
there's nothing
right?
wrong with taking.
You know,
Mm.
you know what to do. You just gotta correct it, right? So
Do you know what the
next
worst thing
time-
was? The first time I took it, I failed on like a major thing, which of course I'm going to say wasn't my fault. It was somebody else's fault. But I had 0 minors. When I got back to the test center, he was like, "You just got that one major,
Yeah.
0 minors." I was like,
Very similar for my first one. I failed because I tried moving lanes and I didn't check my blind spot. There was a car there.
To be fair, though, James,
That's-
you spent 17 lanes to check.
that's
though.
how I failed my 3rd time.
It's
Literally
It's so-
that one mistake. That's how.
Did you all not pass at Legoland? I did pass at Legoland.
Yeah, and
actually.
you know what? I got
I passed it.
I got my Octonauts driving license as well. Like I've got that thing. So
yeah, I got 3 minors on my second fail as well. So I've got it rebooked. 3rd time lucky.
you'll do it. You'll do it.
It's driving me
You'll
fucking
do it.
mental.
You'll do it.
I've never hated public transport so much in my life.
I just
No.
hate
Since
not
I've
having.
That's
started
what
learning
kept
to drive.
spurring me on.
I'm fed up getting piss wet through and just like on the motorbike. It's too much now. Like, it's too much.
I'm just sick of people getting
Just
their
looking
feet
up at the
out
cars
on
like, right, you're
bus.
taking the piss.
Yeah.
Like-
But I step out. I take my bike out the garage and it just starts raining. I'm just like,
Craig is asking who's
Okay.
on the Heathrow flight to Leesburg.
Yeah.
I don't think many people because I'm definitely not getting that one based
Yeah.
on them prices.
Yeah.
Ugh.
you might have a lot of points
yeah.
though. Like there,
I
another
think
way you can
Craig
get to
caught it before
America.
it was expensive.
Yeah,
Maybe,
he
yeah.
must have did.
Yeah, who's watching the theme park podcast? Remind me.
Carl says, "Hurry up, Emma! I want some travellers on the way to the parks." No, I enjoy my car beer.
Well,
Carl.
I need
Okay.
Luke. Like when Luke passes, you can
Mm.
drive down to mine,
Yeah,
and then I can do the rest of the journey to Flopsa.
absolutely. Yeah.
thing with me is
There
like,
you
obviously, I don't drive. Carl drives us when we go vlogging and stuff. I enjoy having a beer on the park. I don't want to.
That
I don't
is-
want to drive.
Yeah.
I don't want to drive.
I hate
and not
riding
be
to
able
towers.
have a
Does my head
beer.
in. Unless I'm staying
Yeah.
over, I hate riding to towers.
Yeah.
Because like towards the
want
end
a
of the day,
beer
I'm
on.
like, right, what's the weather doing? Am I going to die on the way home? No. Right. Okay. Right. Fine. Good. Well, then everyone would be like, oh, we're going to have a drink. I'm like, yeah. Okay. We'll have a Coke. Like,
You know what?
Adds-
Speaking of
adds
having a
us
drink,
to Backen
um,
and Tivoli.
oh nice.
nice.
Speaking
Leesburg.
Speaking of,
What?
I'm increasingly wanting to go to Tivoli more and more.
So I think I know some of the plans on this. It's flying to Denmark and then a
Bus.
coach
Yeah.
from Denmark.
Matt's
up
doing
to-
it. Coach Giant Matt's doing
Yeah,
that. I think with Claire as well.
Nice.
Speaking of Matt, it was his birthday yesterday.
It was.
Happy
Happy birthday, Matt.
Happy belated
Oh,
birthday.
guy.
He won't be able to hear it because he's currently flying.
He's on the
Because
plane.
he's on the, cause
Well,
on the
actually,
He sent me a
Is he
photo
blind?
of himself sat on the plane.
This is
let's
your
check 'em
captain
out.
speaking. Happy birthday to Coaster Giant, sat in row.
He sent me a picture of him sat on the plane. Like, obviously, he's so tall, and he was just like, he's sat on this plane for ages, and his legs are just like.
We told you to get extra
Is it,
leg room in our
is, it just a
vlog, Matt.
is it just a
We
picture of
genuinely
him
did.
from behind, but like you can't see anyone else's heads above the
Yeah.
headrest apart from his?
His head
It
is
was
in the
a-
air conditioning unit.
It was supposed to be a
Okay.
photo of his legs, but it was a monumental crotch shot from above.
I've never seen this before.
What?
Oh god.
Status is unknown now. It's not to part. They've gone into the Bermuda Triangle, I think.
Oh my goodness.
They've gone
The
quiet
flight
on the
status is
chat.
unknown.
They've gone into the upside down, clearly.
I've never seen it not track a flight. That's
See,
What
they've
have
gone
they done?
quiet on the group chat. Gemma was like, they've closed the doors, so that must mean we're going. But they've gone quiet, so I don't know whether they've gone on to. I've got something in my eye.
well. I know they said that they had flight
I
mode.
saw that.
They might have gone it. They might have gone
Practice
airplane
something
mode. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they said that they had to be go onto airplane mode.
Unless they're sat on the runway waiting to.
But it's not tracking their flight as well. Who's?
Dude,
That was my
sorry.
Alexa. That was my Alexa, sorry.
You can trigger Alexa by whistling.
They haven't gone apparently. What?
Oh, they haven't gone.
They haven't left yet.
No,
Wow.
Chris just said they are de-icing.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now.
That makes sense.
We're
That
spraying
makes
the
sense.
plane. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. Does anybody else want to add anything or plug anything?
Anything
or
else
do
in the
anything?
chat?
Yeah.
I think we are good.
Apparently, you owe Carl.
I was about to.
15
I
years
just
of
read
driving
that.
around.
I just read that.
He's hauled my ass around for 15 years, man.
So you got to drive him for the next 15.
No, I'm mindful.
You got
I'm
debt
just
to
going to
pay.
accidentally going to get drunk on park, so he has to drive my car home.
Oh, I've
Something.
accidentally taken a sip of 9 gallons of vodka. Like,
Oh, I accidentally just
Oh,
done
yeah.
10 shots.
Yeah.
So I was,
Trip and
so
fall
I was
into the
gonna, so I was
Blackpool
gonna ask
fountain.
as well. Are there any plans around any Oktoberfest events at
Mate.
like Pleasure Beach or Towers?
Every
this year?
Oktoberfest, I am there.
Every
That
day.
is my bag. Pleasure Beach Oktoberfest every year because, in my opinion, that's the best one.
I miss it. I missed. What year did we do it? 2021.
21. Yeah, when we
Yeah.
did the
So good. The
I
beer's
miss it.
cheaper
That was
than
so
Melon
much
Hearts.
fun.
Beer's cheaper. The entertainment's better. It's just so good.
Yeah. It's just Blackpool's just the perfect park for that kind of event.
just a sesh vibe.
The amount of times I go to Blackpool
Yeah.
and don't do any rides, I just sit at FY4 and have a beer, man. It's just so good. It's the
I love
best park,
walking past
chilling.
you all the next day and you're all like half asleep. It's hilarious. It's so fucking funny. I'll just be vlogging and I'll be looking over like, oh, there's that. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Usually sat on the PB Express the next day with hoods up, sunglasses on, just like, don't talk to me. Just go round and round.
Get the later hosing out. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good. Right.
There you go. We've got a updated
There you go.
scheduled departure. 9:56 now, apparently. So
Come on! You can do it.
You can do it.
Come on.
All right, and guys,
Nice.
we'll catch you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If you're not
Indeed.
subscribed, make sure you do. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you follow us on all our podcast formats as well. Links are down below every video. And we'll see you next week. See you later, guys.
User.
Bye.
Peace.